Welcome to this somatic relaxation meditation. The practice will last around 25 minutes, but perhaps allowing yourself around half an hour of quiet time. Turning off your phone and taking yourself to a place where you'll be undisturbed. Our intention is to stay awake for the practice and rest in a receptive, liminal state between sleeping and waking. Either sitting in a comfortable chair or preferably lying, taking time at the start of the practice to have everything you need to be comfortable and warm. A small cushion beneath the head, and perhaps cushions behind the knees. A light covering over the eyes can add to the quality of inner stillness. And a blanket over the body may help to keep you warm as your temperature drops throughout the meditation. Feeling the position of the body as you settle, and allowing a sigh to let the back body broaden as the shoulder blades and the lower back spread and release towards the earth. And as the back body broadens, inviting the whole of the front body to soften. Releasing the back of the neck so that it's more of a quality of a lazy hammock than a tight rope. And as the back of the neck releases, the face softens. And there's an echo of a gesture of the head, bowing, the chin lowering towards the heart. Quieten your head and shoulder area, turning down the volume of the mental chatter of the frontal cortex. And turning up the inner listening to the body's non-verbal chatter of sensation. Inhaling a long, slow, deep breath draws up the back body like water from a spring. And exhaling, let the breath sigh as it pours over the crown of the head and down the front body like a waterfall of letting go. Quiet, natural breath now. Another inhale from the soles of the feet, all the way up the back body to the base of the skull. Opening the back brain to this quality of non-verbal sensing. Breathing out, the breath pouring over the crown of the head and down the front body. the mental chatter of the front brain subsiding. The front brain relieved to be off duty for a while now. Feeling the weight of the body and its heaviness on the ground. As you lie here, embodied anatomy reminds us that your body is a woven web of connective tissue called fascia, rich in sensory receptors, gathering information on temperature, texture, touch and pressure, and feeding this into the old brain back of the head. You might imagine this as the body covered with tiny listening ears. Listening to the information of life arising within you and around you. Keep listening. Inhaling up the back body. Exhale, pouring like a waterfall down the front body. Front brain, quiet. Back brain, open. Receiving the information from the tiny ears which are listening to the aliveness within you. And now imagining your physical body as a body of water, like a pool or a lake, with its own skin, surface tension that creates its I-ness, its identity. Take your time to imagine just the perfect place for yourself to be. This sense of your I-ness, and yet at the same time feeling the intimate connection with the earth beneath. Feeling into the contact between the back body and the ground. Let there be a quality of yes in the cells of the back body to this connection. How would that be? To feel that yes. To give yourself permission to be here now, just as you are. And then feeling the resonance as the ground echoes this yes to your presence of sitting or lying here. A delightful reciprocity that welcomes you like a dear friend, or two creatures greeting. A simple and spontaneous delight as life meets life. Breathe into that experience, the quality of the cells opening. Allowing this to be a breath by breath experience. Allow the body to remember how it feels to be received in this way. You are welcome. Here, now, just as you are. And then feeling into the front body with its surface layer, in conversation with the air and space above. As if sunlight were pouring from above and down and in through the surface layers of your body, your lake, allowing that sunlight to gently penetrate this surface layer. And as the cells open to receive the sun, imagining evaporation of tiny water droplets that become a conversation between sunlight and air and your body of water. And the whole of front body sparkles with luminous delight. Breathe softly into that. Sunlight dancing on the surface of the lake. Inhaling softly, exhaling, letting go. And now feel the relationship to either side, to the banks, like arms of a loving embrace, where shoreline of earth and water meet. And in these fertile banks where plants and trees grow, feel the exchange of earth and water and air as the roots of the trees drink deeply and the branches overhang. Feeling the embrace gently wrapping around your sides. And yet this relationship of exchange between the trees and the plants, the earth and the water. Let the breath drink deeply. Feeling once again the connection of the back body, the dance of sunlight on the front body, the sense of your I-ness as the lake or the pool, seemingly separate and yet intimately connected. Soft breath. For now, quieten the mind. For the thinking mind has a language that is of distinction and difference, which can set us apart from the world. For now I invite you to listen with your body, for it is the body that joins us to the world and reminds us that we belong. Soften everywhere and be receptive to the experience of life as you follow sensations within you. Perhaps starting with the most vivid of sensations, physical or mental, and moving towards increasingly subtle experiences of texture, temperature, tingles and vibrations. moving from solidity to spaciousness. From the physical to the formless. From the tangible to the mysterious. And like a leaf on the surface, let your awareness have a relaxed, alert quality of presence within the stream of life's flow and unfolding. Meditation here as a natural state of absorption and receptivity. And now, as we move towards the end of the practice, allowing all of the visualizations to dissolve and to simply rest in their echo as you allow the breath to slowly deepen. And as the breath deepens, reminding ourselves of our fluid state, of our permeability, that as we breathe, the world passes through us. That the oxygen we breathe is born of the touch of sunlight on leaves. Feel yourself intimately connected both to the aliveness within you, the aliveness that surrounds you, Let breath be an embodied reminder of this dance. Of your belonging to the world. Feeling the contact of the back body to the ground. And as the breath deepens, feeling the awareness move from the depths back towards the surface of your skin. Perhaps moving the fingers and the toes, feeling their temperature. Swallowing, returning the taste to your mouth. And as the eyes slowly open, reminding yourself of the time of the day. And you might find a spontaneous stretching and yawning through the whole of the body as we approach the end of the practice. Stretching and yawning. You might bend the knees or hug the knees in if you're lying and roll over onto one side. And just stay there for a while, resting in the echoes of this meditation, feeling yourself grounded, settled and safe. And knowing that the benefits of this practice will stay with you as you go into the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing this somatic relaxation meditation. Namaste.